श्री स्वामीनारायण भगवाननी जय। अक्षर पुरुषोत्तम महाराजनी जय। गुणातीतानंद स्वामी महाराजनी जय। प्रमुख स्वामी महाराजनी जय। महंत स्वामी महाराजनी जय। प्रमुख स्वामी महाराज शताब्दी महोत्सवनी जय। Carrying on with Param Pujya Pramukh Swami Maharaj's Jivan Chaitra. Part 1, we are covering J at the moment. Last time we covered from J1 to J12. We are in the year 1968. 1967 માં આપણને ખબર છે કે યોગીજી મહારાજ's Amrut Mahotsav. Yogiji Maharaj's Amrut Mahotsav was celebrated in Gondal. And in 1968, April, May, Yogiji Maharaj, Pramukh Swami and a few santos, they went to eastern India. We saw some prasangs from Calcutta, from Kashi to Ayodhya when Bapa grabbed the steering wheel. Pachi Ayodhya પહોંચ્યા ત્યાં દર્શન કર્યા. Darshan of Maharaj's sanctified places in Chapaya as well. Then the train journey from Kashi to Surat, when those two matlas filled with water, they broke and spilt water all over the train floor. The 77th Yogi Jayanti in Nadiyad. Pachi, we heard about Bapa placing the Gatariyu on the car seat, which was very hot. Yogi Bapa was about to sit on that car seat. We saw some prasangs. And the last prasang we saw last time was Yogi Bapa, he's in Gondal. The santos told him, you don't need to go to Bochasan because your health is not good. And Yogi Bapa gave Agna to Pramukh Swami, you go in my place to please the Hari Bhaktas in Bochasan. So now we are moving on further to J13. Ama, the santos are still in Gondal before leaving for Bochasan. So once in Gondal, Yogiji Maharaj, he asked, look, I want to go to perform pradakshinas. Now Yogi Bapa was ill. And so the santos who were looking after Yogi Bapa, they said no to Yogi Bapa. And Yogi Bapa at that time just casually mentioned, look, tell Pramukh Swami, Pramukh Swami ne kaho, ke school ma pravachan karwa mate jai. So tell him to go to the school to do a pravachan. Pachi darshane ave, mare emna darshanni taan che. Ke I long for his darshan. Just a simple statement. And then Bapa, Pramukh Swami must have gone to the school. And then he went to meet Yogi Bapa because Yogi Bapa was calling him. So it's just casual chit-chat. Nothing like, sansta changing or anything. Yogi Bapa was just talking to Pramukh Swami. And Yogi Bapa kahu ke Narmada upar, the river Narmada. Now the dam is like complete, but e wakate lots of delays to the project. So if a dam were to be constructed on the river Narmada, it would be good. Ani charcha thati ashe. Etle Yogiji Maharaj just asked, why are they delaying it? Etle Swami Shri, he was obviously aware of the reasons. So Bapa kidhu ke Madhya Pradesh wala na pade che. So Yogi Bapa goes like, why are they saying no? Does the river belong to them? The river passes from Bharuch, nothing to do with Madhya Pradesh. It's in Gujarat. Actually, the river goes to Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. And in this way, there was a discussion between Pramukh Swami and Yogi Bapa. And then suddenly, half an hour already passed, that Pramukh Swami just requested Yogi Bapa, look, doctor has said, we shouldn't be talking for too long. The doctor has suggested that no more than 2 people should sit in the room at any one time. And look, let me go outside. We can carry on talking from there. Etle Yogi Bapa, he was like, he goes to Pramukh Swami, beso ne? Kain thatu nathi, nothing's going to happen. And then Yogi Bapa gave a prasang from Sastri Maharaj's life. He said, ભાદરણમાં વૈદ્યએ શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજને કહ્યું કે 3 મહિના બહાર નહીં જવાય. You can't go out for 3 months. અને શાસ્ત્રી મહારાજ તો બીજા જ દિવસે સારંગપુર ગયા, કંઈ ના થયું. એટલે very innocently Yogiji Maharaj said, look, don't worry, and please stay here. So એમાંથી પણ આપણને ખ્યાલ આવે કે યોગી બાપા loved and craved for Swami Shri's company. પ્રેમના તંતમાં સંત જાલે, એ રીતે there was this bond of love between Yogiji Maharaj and Pramukh Swami. The next chapter is J14, Param Sadhutana Darshan. Now, the Santos have left Gondal, or they're about to leave Gondal for Bochasan. They go to Yogiji Maharaj just before leaving to take his permission. Yogiji Maharaj says, again, varamvar we're hearing Yogi Bapa explaining the Mahima of Pramukh Swami. So Yogi Bapa told the Santos before they left, કે નિયમ ધર્મ પાડીએ, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી કહે એમ કરીએ. પ્રમુખ સ્વામી ઉપર શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજને હેત બહુ બોલાવે, વાતો કરે. તો એ પ્રમાણે યોગીજી મહારાજ sent પ્રમુખ સ્વામી એટલે સ્વામીશ્રી in his place as a representative for the festival of Guru Punam in Bochasan. Soon Pramukh Swami, Mahan Swami and the Santos, they reached Anand. They got there by train and then they got to Bochasan. And then they got to Bochasanma. The Guru Punam Utsav was being celebrated. Everyone was obviously disappointed that Yogi Bapa wasn't coming. But they were happy that Pramukh Swami had come because Yogi Bapa had said, I will attend through Pramukh Swami. Pachi, the Sabha was in progress, the Guru Punam Sabha. So during the Sabha, when Mahan Swami spoke, he said to the assembly, કે અમને સંતોને યોગીજી મહારાજે જણાવ્યું છે કે તમે બધા જાઓ અને બોચાસનમાં એમ કહેજો કે પરમ પૂજ્ય પ્રમુખ સ્વામી ત્યાં આવે છે તો તેમનું પૂજન બધાએ કરવું, તેમાં અમે આવી ગયા. So Mahan Swami explained, look, Yogi Bapa told us all to go to Bochasan. He told us to announce that Param Puja Pramukh Swami is coming and everyone must do his pujan, and in that Yogiji Maharaj is included. So everyone was very happy. They all applauded Mahan Swami's words. When the time came at the end for Pramukh Swami to speak, so what did Swami Shri say? Swami Shri said, કે પૂજ્ય યોગીજી મહારાજે કહ્યું છે કે પૂજ્ય મહંત સ્વામી ત્યાં આવે છે તો બધા પૂજન કરજો. So Swami in his own way, he said, look, Yogi Bapa said કે મહંત સ્વામી is coming, બધા પૂજન કરજો. It wasn't like direct કે મહંત સ્વામીનું પૂજન કરજો, પણ બાપા said it in this way, કે મહંત સ્વામીનો પણ મહિમા સમજાવ્યો. અને આમાંથી પણ આપણને ખ્યાલ આવે કે Yogi Bapa only mentioned Swami Shri's name, Pramukh Swami's name, not Mahan Swami's name. But he passed on the prominence to other santos. This was Bapa's humility. This was Bapa's sadhuta, his saintliness. And James Sriji Maharaj has explained કે ભાગવત ધર્મના અધિકારી કોણ છે? કે જે સંત નિર્મત્સર હોય તે, one who has no jealousy. He is the rightful holder of Bhagavad Dharma as mentioned by Bhagwan Swaminarayan in the Vaishnamrit Karyani number 6. So Swami Shri's sadhuta, Swami Shri's humility was also revealed in this Bochasan assembly to celebrate the festival of Guru Punam. And then after celebrating Guru Punam in Bochasan, Swami Shri went to Atladra, then he got to Mumbai. Now this was a special trip to Mumbai. Yogi Bapa had given Agna many times actually to Pramukh Swami, ke tamare Mumbai jau. You know, spend the time there, 1 month, 1.5 months, 2 months to look after these sadhus. Mahan Swami was already looking after the sadhus, but on many occasions, Yogi Bapa said, ke Pramukh Swami tamara acharya. And he had told Pramukh Swami, you should also come and see what's happening in Mumbai and, you know, give birth to all these santos. So Bapa went to Mumbai and he stayed for like 1.5 months. He actually mentioned this prasang when he, Janma Jayanti no prasang avshane, that will be next time we cover the Abhyas. But Bapa mentioned that he stayed for 1.5 months in Mumbai. So during his time in Mumbai, obviously he was staying in Dadar. He did lots and lots of padramris, different sabhas in different places, you know, Parasabha, like Parla, Matunga, Goregaon, etc., Chopati, Ghatkopar. It was a heavy monsoon season, and lots of people came to listen to Bapa's katha, Pramukh Sai Maharaj's katha. And every day in Dada Mandir in the morning, he would be doing the katha on the Vaishtamrat. In the Sunday Sabhas, he'll be doing the katha as well. Everyone was so happy that Swami was, they were listening to Bapa's katha every single day for 1.5 months. Public Sabhas also took place. There's mention of a public Sabha in Santa Cruz. Pachi, the Hindora festival, just as we have the Hindora festival happening at the moment. So at that time, the Hindora festival was also on. So Mahan Swami, we know that he's very artistic. Him and many of the Santos, they got together and they used to make special Hindoras every day for Thakurji, Jabreshwar Maharaj. Nana Thakurji na darshana apne thai che, Akshar ane Purushottam. So this Hindora Utsav was also ongoing, and people saw these Hindoras, were very happy. Once in Palla, the Tilak Mandir, Jair Sabhati, Evakadepan, both the skill of Swami Shri in explaining the Vaishtamrat and the insightfulness of sadhus such as Mahan Swami in preparing artistic Hindoras became the talk of the town. Meaning, it wasn't just Gnan, but also Bhakti. And in this way, Swami Shri, he was in Mumbai for 1.5 months. That's a long time for Swami Shri to stay in one place. Meanwhile, Yogi Bapa was resting in Gondal. We heard how he was ill. Ek wakat Yogi Bapa, he was taking Ukaro. And Yogi Bapa, he was taking Ukaro. And someone, the sadhu just said, Pramukh Sai no patra avyo che santo upar. Swami often used to write to the santos. So he just written a letter to the santos in Gondal. Maybe, hope you are well. Yogi Bapa no saro labh tame lejo. Yogi Bapa ni seva karjo. Look after the Hari Bhaktas. E rite. So someone just mentioned while Yogi Bapa was taking Ukaro, a letter for Pramukh Swami has arrived for the sadhus. The letter wasn't meant for Yogi Bapa. So Yogi Bapa goes, Mane kem na vanchavyo? Mane vanchavo. And then Yogi Bapa, he told one of the sadhus, bring the letter. He told them to read the letter out aloud. And he was so happy to listen to the words written by Pramukh Swami. Tamati pan apne khyal aave how much affection existed between Pramukh Swami and Yogi Ji Maharaj. Again, during Bapa's stay in Mumbai, a Parayan was organized. Hari Bhaktas were very pleased. They got the chance to do seva for the Parayan. Again, there were rains in Mumbai. And, when India, when it does rain, sometimes it rains too much. Atyare we're praying for rains. And a calamity struck Surat that year. So Bapa also announced a substantial donation on behalf of the Sanstha to the Gujarat Chief Minister's Relief Fund. Bapa was doing Katha Varta, looking after the spiritual aspects. At the same time, he was also looking after the social aspects. Ke kevi rite samaj ma pan kai jaruriyat hoy, to e pramane pan Bapa e seva. He was involved in all of this, at the end of the day, because he was a pramukh of the Sanstha, he would have to make the final decisions. Obviously, Yogi Bapa ne puchwano hoy to puchi pan leta. But e pramane Bapa was also doing social seva. Animal ni seva kare છે, એ પણ આગળ આવશે, just in this year as well. But in Mumbai, there's more prasangs when Bapa celebrated Janmashtami at the Matungama Podar College છે. So a Sabha Mandapma, auditorium ma, Bapa celebrated Janmashtami there as well. Pachi Bapa went to Andheri. There Hari Bhaktas told him to go to the beach as well. એટલે ત્યાં સમુદ્ર સ્નાન પણ કર્યું હતું. તો એ પણ ઉલ્લેખ આવે છે in the જીવન ચરિત્ર. So બાપા એ રીતે પણ હરિભક્તને રાજી કર્યા. But while in Mumbai, they heard the news that Hari Jivan Swami had passed away in Gondal. Hari Jivan Swami obviously was older than Swami and had taken Diksha well before Swami, about 10 years before Swami had taken Diksha. They were like good friends. We know that when Shantilal ne Bhagwati Diksha apani હતી, એ વખતે પણ શાસ્ત્રી મહારાજે told Harijivan Swami, tell your friend to take Diksha. It's not that Swami was saying no, but Shastri Maharaj made him the nimit. And pachi Swami readily agreed. But there's many prasangs between Swami Shri and Harijivan Swami. They worked together in Atladra, they worked together in Gadra. So જ્યારે Yogi Bapaએ છેલ્લી વિધિ કરીને, છેલ્લી આરતી કરી, ત્યારે પણ he remembered Pramukh Swami specially. Pachi Gadrama, and there was a shutdown, meaning in honor of Harijivan Swami, because he was very close to all the Hari Bhaktas in Gadra. Even Juna Mandir na hoy, so they also were very close to Harijivan Swami. And Bapa also in Mumbai, he played his tributes to Harijivan Swami. અને પછી પ્રસંગ આવે છે કે બાપા he went to અક્ષરવાડી in પવાઈ, આપણી જ વાડી છે. પછી અમુક જગ્યાએ બાપા પધરામણી પણ કરી. Also went by something called a steam launch, a large passenger boat propelled by steam power. એ વખતે નવું હતું. એટલે ઉડનના ડાયાભાઈ હતા અને મોરાના આઈત્યા સોમા, આ બે હરિભક્તને રાજી કરવા માટે પણ બાપા went to these places and did padramris. પછી as we mentioned, કે યોગી બાપા had told પ્રમુખ સ્વામી કે you are the acharya. પ્રમુખ સ્વામી તમારા સર્વેના આચાર્ય. So again, the principal of the Pathshala in Mumbai, because many of the santos at that time were studying Sanskrit. And Swami stayed a long time in Mumbai, as we said, 1.5 months. And Viday Sabha Mapan, Yogi Bapa wasn't there, but Viday Sabha Mapan Man Saipan Narite Vinanti Kari. He was very happy, obviously, that Swami had stayed this long. But Chelle Man Swami Janavyu, કે પરમ પૂજ્ય પ્રમુખ સ્વામીએ અત્રે પધારી સંત પાર્ષદ હરિભક્તને ખૂબ પ્રેરણા આપી છે, સુખ આપ્યું છે. આ રીતે દર વર્ષે પધારી સુખ આપતા રહે તે માટે વિનંતી. તો એ પ્રમાણે પણ મહાન સ્વામી also expressed his heartfelt sentiments and requested Swami to come every single year to give love to the santos in Bombay. But we go on to the next chapter, J18. એમાં આવે છે કે શબ્દ અને સાનિધ્યની તાકાત. Bapa's vichran from Mumbai, he traveled to Valsad. Because it was raining so heavily, he couldn't go carry on by train, and he traveled by car to Surat. He went to many places in Surat. Again, Surat ma, as we said, that there was a flood. So Bapa ત્યાંય પણ ઘણી ધૂન કરી. A special sabha was arranged. And Bapa, he talked for 1.25 hours in Surat. અને બધાને ખૂબ બળ અને શાંત્વન આપ્યું. આ પણ એક બાપાની ખૂબી હતી. That however grim the situation, but for people to maintain courage, for them to stay calm, and they don't lose hope. તો બાપાએ પણ ખૂબ બળ આપ્યું. ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ કરતા હરતા છે, મહારાજ અને સ્વામીનો આશરો છે. તો બાપા, he gave everyone strength to face this calamity. સુરતથી બાપા સારંગપુર ગયા, where every year Swami celebrated Jaljini in Sarangpur. From Sarangpur, Bapa went to Karyani. Jivan Chaitrama also mentions that at each and every place, Maharajni Prasadini Jagya. So Swami would talk, he knew the history of each sanctified place. Ke aa Prasadini Jagya che. Sometimes after Prasadini Jagya ma darshan karwa jaye, we don't know what we are doing, we just page lag and pachi matha upar adadiye. We have the faintest idea of what it actually is. But Bapa explained the importance of all those sacred places and how they were associated with Maharaj's Leela Charitra. So એ પ્રમાણે પણ બધા ખૂબ રાજી થયા. From Karyani, Bapa went to Jamrada. Pachi again, the mandir was being constructed. And Bapa went there, newly constructed mandir. Bapa went for darshan, went back to Sarangpur, went to Gadra in a tractor, and back to Sarangpur to celebrate Sastriji Maharaj's Smurti Parva. Pachi there's a prasang, Swami went from Sarangpur to Gadra. અને એ વખત ગઢરાનું કામ તો થઈ ગયું હતું, પણ a new Sabha Mandap was being prepared in Gadra. This is the old Sabha Mandap, it's been knocked down now. So during that stay in Gadra, Bapa wrote in his diary. Now Swami Shri and Ishwarcharan Swami had gone to check everything, the work of the Sabha Mandap. But Bapa made a small note in his diary. અને એમાં એટલું લખ્યું કે સભા મંડપમાં ફોટા શતાબ્દી વખતના મૂકવા ઈશ્વર સ્વામીએ સૂચના કરી. Ishwar Swami gave a suggestion, why don't you keep the photos from the time of the Shatabdi in the Sabha Mandap? The photos were displays created to depict the life and work of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, and these had been used for Sastriji Maharaj's Shatabdi Utsav in Atladra. So a simple suggestion by Ishwar Swami, because Gadra obviously was where Sriji Maharaj stayed for 25 years, and Bapa made note of this in his diary. So you can see how Bapa was very alert. He listened to these suggestions and consciously took note of these points as well. Just from that point in the diary, we can understand that Bapa was ever open. Mokra, Manana, very open-minded. Look, who are you? Ishwar Swami was much younger, Ishwar Swami had received Diksha 8 years previously, and Bapa had received Diksha, around 20 years previously. And I know what I'm doing. I don't need to be told what to do. આપણા મનમાં એવું હોય, ભલે આપણે બોલીએ નહીં, પણ બાપા he listened to all these suggestions. એ પણ આ પ્રસંગમાંથી આપણને ખ્યાલ આવે. પછી from Gadra, Bapa went to Bhavnagar. Yogi Bapa, who was supposed to rest till Sharad Punam, was also in Bhavnagar because he got there from Gondal. And ત્યાં Bapa did a parayan on the Harila Kalpatru. He did his Padramris, usual routine. They also went to the palace in Bhavnagar to bless the 4-month-old son of Veerbhadra Singh. Veerbhadra Singh was the son of Krishna Kumar Singh Ji, who was the ex-king of Bhavnagar, Maharaja of Bhavnagar, in the time of Shastriji Maharaj. And very close to that family, Shastriji Maharaj and Yogi Ji Maharaj. So Yogi Ji Maharaj went to bless the 4-month-old son of Veerbhadra Singh. Swami Shri was also with him at the time. અને એ વખતે ભાવનગરમાં હરિ મંદિર થાય એવો પણ સંકલ્પ થયો હતો, અને everyone got quite boosted because of Yogi Ji Maharaj was there, and also through Swami Shri's Parayan. The next chapter, Haji Bala Sadhu. Now this is a prasang from Bhavnagar. Yogi Ji Maharaj, even though he wasn't supposed to, he did do some Padramris, and Swami Shri did most of the Padramris. પણ એ વખતે there was a Hari Bhakta. His name was Modba. Ba એટલે દરબાર હશે, અને કંથારિયાના દરબાર હતા જ. અને એની ગાડીમાં સ્ટેશન વાગન એની ગાડીમાં પધરામણી થતી હતી. And the final Padramni was at Modba's place. હવે ત્યાં આરતી પૂજન ને બધું કર્યું ને પછી Yogi Bapa was giving prasad to everyone. So prasad માટે obviously, so it doesn't fall on the floor, you need a piece of paper, what we call pasti. So Pramukh Swami himself, remember this is the Pramukh of the Sanstha, for the devotees' convenience while they were having prasad, Bapa, he was distributing pieces of pasti, scrap paper, કંઈ છાપા હોય કે એવું કંઈક હોય કે whatever, જૂનું કાગળ હોય. So Pramukh Swami was distributing that to the Hari Bhaktas. And Yogi Ji Maharaj was giving prasad. Then while that was going on, then the pasti ran out. So the grandson of Modba, his name was Dandev Singh, he gave some small paper bags to Swami Shri. Now these paper bags were small, and Bapa was ripping them in two as well. He was very mindful ke bagarwani nahi. So he was tearing these paper bags. These paper bags probably made up of old newspaper or whatever, recycle ને બધું કર્યું હશે. પણ આ ક્રમમાં એક કોથરી તેઓએ ફાડી. Pramukh Swami, when he unfolded the paper bags, one of the bags to rip it up, અને અંદરથી સાપ નીકળ્યો હોય તેમ તે કાગળ સ્વામીશ્રીએ ફેંકી દીધો. He suddenly threw that piece of paper in a way as if a snake has come out of that paper bag. અને કોથરીઓ આપનાર યુવકને થયું કે સ્વામીને આ શું થયું? He was obviously shocked, the grandson. Okay, what happened? He suddenly threw this whole, the paper bag. And then everyone realized that there was like an inappropriate picture on the inner side of the bag. And as soon as Swami Shri tore the bag and saw that, he was obviously shaken and he threw the paper bag. And it reminded people ke Bapa, how nishkami he was. Muktanand Swami એ ભજનમાં લખ્યું છે હાજી ભલા સાધુ. એમાં આવે છે નારી નાગણી સમ તજે રતે નિરંતર રામ હાજી ભલા સાધુ તન કી ઉપાધિ તજે સોઈ સાધુ. એટલે એમાં પણ સાધુના વર્તમાનની વાત આવે છે કે એવા સાધુ હોય એ નિષ્કામી હોય, નિર્લોભી હોય, નિસ્વાદી હોય, નિસ્નેહી હોય અને નિર્માની હોય. તો એ પણ પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજની સાધુતા, એ પણ એ વખતે લોકોને યાદ આવી ગયું કે આવી વાત મુક્તાનંદ સ્વામીએ હાજી ભલા સાધુ, એમાં આવા સાધુના લક્ષણ લખ્યા છે. નાનો પ્રસંગ આપણને લાગે, પણ you can see કે it's not like he did it to show the public. There was hardly anyone there. But આ રીતે એમને ખરેખર આ રીતે એવું થયું કે આવી રીતે આનો સ્પર્શ થવો જોઈએ નહીં. પછી going on to the next chapter, again આ બધા નાના નાના પ્રસંગો છે, but it shows the relationship between Yogi Bapa and Pramukh Swami. So from Bhavnagar, Yogi Bapa, Swami Shri, the Santos, they went to Shior. They went to a place called Songad. And પછી they reached Gadra. Gadrama, there's a nadi, Gela Nadi, which we know about. Ganai Naya Panasut, many of us have taken a bath there as well. અને ત્યાં near that place is still the river Gela, but not in Gadra. There's a place called Sahasradhara. Beautiful waterfalls. અને ત્યાં પણ બધા સંતો નાવા જતા કારણ કે પ્રસાદીની જગ્યા છે. The Yogi Bapa was also bathing. Yogi Bapa put water on all the heads, Bapa's heads and sadhus and the Hari Bhaktas' heads as well. અને એ વખતે પણ સંકલ્પ કર્યો. અને પછી નાઈને પછી ત્યાં બધું જંગલ જેવું જ છે. અને ત્યાં જતા જતા they were walking back and they saw એક બાવાજીની ઝૂંપડી જોઈ. એ બાવાજીની ઝૂંપડી, his hut, Yogi Bapa went inside. It was a very small hut. And when the Babaji saw Yogiji Maharaj, he asked, like, bhare awaje he asked, as if like, aap kya na mahant cho? And then the Babaji is, remember he's sitting in a small hut. Ke tame betha cho ne, e stanno hu mahant chu. As if, he's a mahant of a massive place. And bichara ena mate e jashe. And so he's asking the question to Yogiji Maharaj, ke aap kya na mahant cho? Ke where are you the mahant of? And Yogiji Maharaj, instead of talking about himself, Yogi Bapa pointed to Sant Swami, ke jo, a amara Sant Swami, Sarangpur Mandir na mahant. And then he pointed to Barmukund Swami, a amara Barmukund Swami, Gondal Mandir na mahant. And then after that Yogi Bapa goes, અને આ અમારા પ્રમુખ સ્વામી એ તો આખી સંસ્થાના ધણી છે. તો એ રીતે યોગીજી મહારાજ he introduced all of these senior sadhus to the Babaji. અને a master at seizing opportunities, then Swami Shri, the Pramukh Swami, આમાંથી પણ ખ્યાલ આવે કે he also took the opportunity to ask Yogi Bapa કે પછી you explain the Mahant of Sarangpur and Gondal and the સંસ્થાના ધણી. તો Swami Shri asked Yogi Bapa કે પછી આપ ક્યાંના મહંત? Where are you the mahant of? અને એ વખત યોગી બાપા in his own style કે લેકાથી હાથ ઊંચો કરીને યોગી બાપા બોલ્યા અક્ષરધામના મહંત. એટલે એ રીતે પણ everyone was very happy, the santos and the Hari Bhaktas. The Babaji didn't really understand much, but another divine revelation from Yogiji Maharaj. Pachi the santos went back to Gadra. Again there was a solar eclipse there. Pachi ત્યાં ભજન કીર્તન કરીને બધા ઘેલા નદીમાં નાયા. અને પછી ફરતા 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 they all reached Gondal again. So now we're in Gondal. Now in Gondal there was Utsav. Now દર વર્ષે Sharad Punam would be celebrated in Gondal. Just 1 or 2 days before Sharad Punam is on Punam, Sud Punam, Sud 15. Sud 13 is the day that Gunatan Sai passed away. Teras. Baras ni raat અને તેરસ સવાર કહેવાય. એટલે એ વખતે there was also a special celebration for 3 days because it was 101 years. એટલે એ રીતે પણ ઉત્સવ થયો. Sharad Punam was also celebrated. There was a lunar eclipse as well, so Sharad Punam was celebrated a day earlier. એટલે એ Sharad Punamનો ઉત્સવ થઈ ગયો. Now around that time, Swamishi's sevak. Remember there were Bapa's first sevak was Dharmajivan Swami. And then Devcharan Swami and Pragat Bhagat. They were like with Swami for, quite a long time. So at that time, but Swami often used to send Devcharan Swami out as well. Epan prasang avshe. But Pragat Bhagat was in Bapa's seva. Atyare Pragat Bhagat Sarangpurમાં છે ને, વર્ષોથી ત્યાં સારંગપુર સ્મૃતિ મંદિરમાં પણ સેવા કરે છે. He was in Bapa's seva until 1981. And then when the Smriti Mandir opened, Bapa told him to stay for seva for the Smriti Mandir. So Sevak Pragat Bhagat, he used to wash Bapa's dhotias every day. He used to get hot water for Swami every day for his bathing. Now at that time, Pragat Bhagat, he had developed an abscess on one of the fingers, the index finger of his right hand. And so, he couldn't even wash his own dhotias. So somebody else had to wash Pragat Bhagat's dhotias. So Mohan Bhai of Patel of Ramod, a Hari Bhakta who was traveling with Yogi Bapa, he used to wash pachi nichve dhotia, Sukawa Nakhe, Bapana Dhotia Pramukh Swamis, and Pragat Bhagat's dhotias. Now, there was no special vyavastha for Swami. So, Pragat Bhagat had taken his bath, and as soon as he's taken his bath, he knows that Swami is going to come soon. Pramukh Swami is going to come soon, so I need to go and get hot water for him. So, Pragat Bhagat, he finished his bath, and, he left the bathroom. And he left his dhotias in the bathroom. Now, before the sevak, Mohan Bhai, could come to wash Pragat Bhagat's dhotias, Swami already went in the bathroom. અને સ્વામી ઓબ્વિયસલી પછી જે કંઈ ક્રિયા કરવાની એ ક્રિયા કરતા હતા, he saw Pragat Bhagat's dhotias. તો પ્રમુખ સ્વામી, he started washing Pragat Bhagat's dhotias. No one knew what was happening. By the time Pragat Bhagat came back with the hot water, Swami she had already washed Pragat Bhagat's dhotias. And then Sevak obviously was quite embarrassed. Okay, why did you wash the dhotias? You're not supposed to wash them. Etle Swami Shri, what did he say? કે તમે શા માટે ધોતિયા ધોયા? પ્રગટ ભગત asked. તો સ્વામી શ્રી, તારી આંગળી દુખે છે એટલે તું આટલી સેવા કરે છે, તો મારે થોડી સેવા કરવી જોઈએ ને. So this was Swami, as if he wasn't doing enough seva or any seva. Swami Shri told Pragat Bhagat, you're doing so much seva, I should also be doing a little bit. So this silent seva that Bapa was doing, we heard many prasangs where Bapa would clean the urinals or Bapa would clean the toilets. તો એ પ્રમાણે પણ આ પ્રગટ ભગતના ધોતિયા પણ બાપાએ એ વખતે ધોઈ નાખ્યા. જે જે લીલા કરો તમે લાલ, તેને સમજુ અલૌકિક ખ્યાલ. This is quite a long chapter. I will take 2 or 3 chapters, don't worry. એટલે એમાં શું આવે છે કે now Bapa's in Gondal. After this Utsav in Gondal, after Sharapanam, normally Pramukh Sai would go straight to Sarangpur for the Ankut Utsav, which would happen 2 weeks after Ankut. But during that time, because of the special Utsav that had been happened, and a mantra poti, Hari Bhakta Swaminayan mantra lagta hoy ne, the Hari Bhaktas had given their mantra potis, and a Gondal Mandir ni Bajumaj, one of the steps, there was a auto that was raised at that time. This was in 1968. So Yogi Bapa told Pramukh Swami to stay back. So he stayed all the way till Dhanteras. હવે ધનતેરસ પછી કાળી ચૌદસ આવે, કાળી ચૌદસ પછી દિવાળી આવે, અને દિવાળી પછી અન્કુટ આવે. Now Bapa has to get there for Diwali, number 1, for Chopra Pujan. Then he has to, અન્કુટ પહેલા પણ પહોંચી જતા, so he could help with the અન્કુટ વ્યવસ્થા. And we heard many prasangs in the past where Bapa was doing all the arrangements for the Ankut Utsav. But Yogi Bapa had kept Pramukh Swami back in Gondal. And then in the morning, on the morning of Dhanteras, after this Charnavin Vidhi was finished, Swami wanted to get back to Sarangpur. So he had made Vyavastha. He was going to go by bus from Gondal to Sarangpur. Just remember, try to visualize. But Pramukh Swami wants to go from Gondal to Sarangpur. So he goes to take Yogi Bapa's permission, not to ask him, how do you want me to go? He goes to take permission. I'm leaving, Swami. એટલે Yogi Bapaએ સીધો પ્રશ્ન પૂછ્યો કે શામાં જાઉં છો, કે how are you going? Now there was no car for Swami at that time. તો Yogi Bapa, Pramukh Swami goes, એ તો બાપા, don't worry, વ્યવસ્થા થઈ જશે, બસમાં જતા રહીશું, કે I'm going in a bus, don't worry. અને એ વખતે that was Swami's reply. So Yogi Bapa goes, કે તમને એમ બસમાં નો મોકલાય, જીપ ગાડી છે તેમાં જજો, કે we can't send you in a bus, કે there's a jeep, take the jeep. So remember, this is number 1, the jeep. અને પછી, so all the stuff was put on the jeep. Bapa's potlas, Santos potlas, પછી અન્કુટ માટે અમુક વસ્તુ લઈ જવાની હોય, all that stuff was put on the jeep. The journey began. The gears of the jeep were jammed no sooner after it reached the mandir gate. They hadn't even gone out of the mandir. And by that time, the jeep wouldn't go any further. And they pushed the jeep back to the Rayan tree, which is between the Sabha Mandap and the mandir. And then, they had to unload the luggage. And Bapa's waiting under the tree, or he's waiting at the entrance of the Sabha Mandap. Now, Bapa wanted to leave, in the morning by 12, after the Vidhi was over. And then Bapa just sat there. Okay, once the jeep is repaired, we'll carry on. So until 3:30, Bapa just sat there at the entrance of the Sabha Mandap. This is in the heat. And koi Hari Bhakta aave, he would meet the Hari Bhakta, or he would carry on with his other work. I mean, I don't know how he carried on with his work. કે વખત તો કંઈ WhatsApp કે ફોન કે કંઈ બીજી વ્યવસ્થા તો નહોતી જ, પણ કોઈ હરિભક્ત મળવા આવે કે કંઈ કાગળિયા વાંચવાનો હોય, એવું કદાચ કંઈક વર્ક બાપાનું હશે. પછી at 3:30, Yogi Bapa, awake from his afternoon nap, he walked out the Sant Ashram for darshan of the Akshadiri. Yogi Bapa jata ત્યાં 3:30 અને 4 વચ્ચે. So Yogi Bapa saw Pramukh Swami sitting there. And he goes, Leo, tame haju ai? Yogi Bapa asked a question, as if very surprised. એટલે સ્વામી explain, someone explained to Yogi Bapa કે ગાડી બગડી ગઈ. તો Yogi Bapa goes કે આપણી નાની કાળી ગાડી લઈ જાઓ, કે take the small black car. Swami goes, look, Yogi Bapa told him, don't worry, a ગાડી આવી જશે, don't worry. By the time, Swami could say anything, the car just suddenly turned up, and they Santos, they got into the car. So now this is car number 2, the small black car. And they left in the car, they left the Mandir gate, so they got further than last time. And by the time they reached the college square, college chowk ke che, okay, by the time they reached that, again, the car broke down. Engine ma kai prashna thai gyo. So Swami immediately said, look, get the car back to the Mandir, and we will take the bus. Yeah? Again, Swami said, let's just take the bus. And so they started getting the car back to the Mandir. The broken down car had to be pushed all the way back to the Mandir. So Bapa, who wanted to leave at 12 o'clock, was still stranded in Gondal at 7 o'clock. This is Dhanteras. Diwali is, less than 36 hours away. And, everyone else would be really, really, Ragwaya Tejai, Rags Tejai. Panarite, Bapa was extremely calm. Pachi now. They got to the Mandir. Yogi Bapa obviously was there. He found out that the second car had broken down. So he said, look, Yogi Bapa arranged the third car. Car number 3. એક નવી એટલે એક બીજી અહીંયા જીવન ચરિત્રમાં નવી લખ્યું છે, પણ નવી તો ના જ હોય, એક નવી જીપ ગાડી તૈયાર કરી આપી. Another one, okay? So this is car number 3. આમાં શું લખ્યું છે જીવન ચરિત્રમાં કે નરસિંહ મહેતાના વેલડા જેવી આ ગાડી ક્યારે દગો દેશે તેનું કશું જ નક્કી ન કહી શકાય તેવું હતું. Basically, this clunker of a jeep reminded one of Narsi Mehta's bullock cart. That's how old this jeep was. And pachi, but because Yogi Bapa said કે હવે તમે આમાં જાઓ, અને Yogi Bapa આશીર્વાદ પણ આપ્યા in his own way. Yogi Bapa શું કહે, જાઓ, હવે પૂગી જવાના, હવે કાંઈ નો થાય. Now there'll be no issues. So Yogi Bapa, he told them to go in this jeep. This was car number 3. And before the echo of these blessings could hardly, before they could even finish, ગાડીમાં puncture થઈ ગયું. As soon as it started. Not one flat tire, but 2 flat tires. Before they even crossed the gate of Gondal Mandir. Etle so much so for Yogi Bapa's Agna and Ashirwad. And Pachit, obviously, Swami got out of the car, laughingly. And then Bapa, look, he started walking towards the bus station. Ke Bhagwan ni ichha nahi hoi, that we go in a car. Yogi Bapa ni ichha nahi hoi. So Bapa just started walking with his potlu to the bus station. And એ વખતે યોગી બાપાને ખબર પડી કે that Swami, she's gone to take a bus. એટલે યોગી બાપા suddenly said કે no, call Pramukh Swami back. We can't send it by bus. અને એ વખતે યોગી બાપા said કે આ રીતે એમને પાછા વાળો, એમને માટે મોટી ગાડી આવે છે, સ્વામીને બસમાં ન મોકલાય. So this had happened. Now again Bapa, he had to walk back to the Mandir. And they went to meet Yogi Bapa. Yogi Bapa goes કે આ રાજકોટના અરુણભાઈ છે. અરુણભાઈ અનડાની દિસોતો ગાડી, whatever દિસોતો ગાડી is. અને Yogi Bapa said કે લ્યો હવે જાઓ, this motor car has come specially for you. હવે સાચી વિદાય વેળા આવી, આ મોટર તમારા માટે જ આવી છે. This is Yogi Bapa giving Ashirwad. Again, this is to Pramukh Swami, who wanted to get to Sarangpur from Gondal in a bus. And this was the 4th attempt. And so obviously because it was Yogi Bapa's Agna, Bapa again sat in the car. Koi prakarna prashna nahi. And ગાડીમાં બેસી ગયા without any anger, no agitation. God knows what happened to the Sevak Santos or whoever was with Pramukh Swami. They must have started really getting upset or agitated. And પછી આ રીતે they got to Sarangpur by midnight. So એ વખતે, by the time they reached Sarangpur, it was midnight. અને એ વખતે આમ યોગી બાપાની લીલા તમે કહો કે આ રીતે દિવ્યતા કહો, પણ પ્રમુખ સ્વામી had total દિવ્ય ભાવ. જે લીલા કરો તમે લાલ, તેને સમજુ અલૌકિક ખ્યાલ. તો એ રીતે સ્વામી શ્રી reached Sarangpur from Gondal to celebrate the Ankut Utsav. And next time we'll take the Ankut Utsav. એમાં 2-3 પ્રસંગ બની ગયા હતા. We'll carry on next time. સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાનની જય.